Hi, I am here to talk us through it, talking about Saturday, March 15th, 2025. Today I think is very much kind of a two-part day. And depending on how active you're planning on being in this day, I would say beginning of the day, frustrating, confrontational, cranky. And then the second part of the day, the afternoon, ideas and conversations really start flowing. So, the reason why I say this is just because of the aspects of the moon and what is happening. But let's talk about where the moon is right now. So, we have the moon in Libra, which is, our need to converse with others, to connect with others, to find balance, harmony, to harmonize, to create like beauty, right? A sense of balance. And so we want to relate to others in ways that seem really fair and equal, that sort of thing. But we do have in early in the morning, I mean, this is like party time. If you are a late night partier, you might still be awake. We will have the moon in Libra opposing Venus in Aries. So the moon in Libra opposing her ruler in Aries, Venus in Aries retrograde, who wants to go kind of do her own thing. The moon in Libra is like, hey, I want to hang out. Like, let's do our thing. And Venus is like, no, I don't want to. I'm over here. So this can create a friction, the opposition, right? Which has a Saturnian field, which is like, no, you stay over there, I stay over here, whatever. But the moon really wants to balance, and there is a little bit of reception with Venus receiving the moon. So there could be some sort of resolution to it as the day goes on. And we will see that as 6:10 a.m. I mean, who's awake at these times, anyways? On Saturday, we have the moon in Libra, sesqui square, the Uranus in Taurus. So this can feel like just like an emotional frustration, like there's this sort of inspiration or idea kind of niggling in the back of your head, and you're like, oh, I need to make this work. I need to put this forward. There is a bit of they're both ruled by the Venus in Aries. So it could be something about value, money, relationship, relating, something about beauty that kind of sparks us into wanting to make some sort of shift or change. And then at 7:11 a.m., we have the moon now opposing Mercury in Aries. So this is like, I'm going to talk about this. Maybe we're going to have a little bit of a spar about this, right? We're going to fight this out. I need to talk to you about how I'm feeling, and I need to relate to you, and hopefully you can relate to me. And Mercury in Aries is like, you know what? I'm feeling pretty passionate. I'm really pretty passionate about these things. And we need to remember that there's retrogradation happening both with Venus and Mercury. So they're going back over some old territories. So there could be something about having the kind of this sort of conversation or confrontation, this emotional, cerebral, right, mental, um, vocal confrontation is over some old stuff. This isn't a new conversation happening. Maybe this is an old conversation that's happening that is now bringing us to a further awareness about what's really going on. So that's just the morning. That's part one. We got some frustration, we got some confrontation, we got some, that kind of creates a feeling discombobulated, kind of out of sorts kind of feeling, right? And now we go into the afternoon when the moon in Libra, right before she enters the path of fire, she's going to trine Jupiter in Gemini at 13 degrees and 45 seconds. And so, or minutes, pardon. So then we have the ideas and conversations are flowing. This turns into a good feeling aspect. It's almost as if we had these kind of emotional, value driven, conversational confrontations with other people that have now kind of repurposed themselves. And we have come to some sort of awareness that now we can kind of throw that off of us and start to feel good about something coming forward. We have gotten the information that we need, and now that we can like kind of flow, right? Have the right conversations, have maybe the kind of healing, harmonizing conversations, the trine being of the nature of Jupiter. And feel kind of blessed, right? Feeling a kind of a circuitry around the ways that we're able to share our ideas. And so, my best advice, I think, especially since we are still in eclipse season, is if you can stay asleep until mid morning, if you can just like sleep in until 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, kind of ride out those cranky feelings. A cranky could be a disruptive sleep, right? You can wake up sometime after that time and then just kind of ease into your day. Maybe some of this is just happening mentally so that you can get into that good flowing aspect, and then really just try to enjoy people and enjoy each other, enjoy having connections and conversations with other people in the afternoon. And so with that, I hope that gets you through it. Take care. Hey, thank you for listening to today's Astro Weather with me. I'm Sydney. As a reminder, I'm always open to seeing both new and my beloved returning clients. My website is ddastrology.com. That is D as in dog, D as in dog, astrology.com to check me out, and just click the email buttons in order to schedule with me. If you're into a more conversational feel with your podcast and content, I have a podcast called BS Astrology with my fellow Mercurial Mommy Bender, and we put out episodes every Sunday for the week. Just search BS Astrology on YouTube or wherever you enjoy listening to your podcast, including Spotify, Audible, and more. Have a good day.